Right now on the internet, you're seeing a lot of film footage from Apollo that is being cleaned right up from the originals and being put out there, and it is so crisp and clear. It just like it's a 4K image. Well, in fact, it really is a 4K image, what they've bumped it up to now.
Yep.
So if you do that and restore it and then start taking single shots when they're, supposedly taking off from inside the craft, there's every LRO picture you will ever need for every mission.
I'd like to know what you feel as far as the responsibilities of representing mankind on this trip.
That's relatively difficult to answer. It's a job that we collectively said that was possible and we could do, and of course the nation itself is backing us, so we just sincerely hope that we measure up to that.
The whole Apollo program was designed to get two Americans to the lunar surface and back again to Earth safely. The enormity of this event is something that only history will be able to judge.
Apollo 11 has very simply been given the mission of carrying men to the moon, landing them there, and bringing them safely back.
I can feel it in here when it's on.
Okay, all flight controllers, go to
Go,
I don't go. Go. GNC, go. Econ, go. Surgeon, go. Captain Conward, go for landing.
Here, go for landing, over. Roger, I say, go for landing. 30 feet, 2.5 down.
30 seconds.
4 forward, just to the right, though. 20 feet, 2.5. Forward, just to the right. Contact light.
The film project that's created by our partners is called Apollo 11. It's a feature-length documentary of the entirety of the mission, and it showcases large format film holdings from the National Archives that were digitized as part of this project. These particular holdings, they've been in cold storage at National Archives for many years, so they're very well preserved, and they've been physically tracked for a long time, but they were under-described and in some cases suffered from a lack of proper identification. When I was noticing some of the first markings on the cans, that's what really got the research going. That's what really made us want to investigate this further. There was actually several different specialized formats of large film that was used for the project. The group of Apollo negatives, those are 65 millimeter in dimension, and it's a widescreen aspect ratio. It's a widescreen format that was popularized in Hollywood in the 1950s. It's called the Todd AO process. The other formats were specialized 70 millimeter engineering films, and those have a much different shape to the actual image frames. The format itself presents many challenges and barriers to access, and attempting to do any kind of meaningful reformatting of those holdings in the past has really been cost prohibitive for National Archives to undertake these kinds of efforts. It has been a great digitization partnership for the National Archives. What our partners are helping us do is ensure that meaningful reformatting does take place and that this material will be ultimately preserved for the long term. There was recently an IMAX theatrical release, and the quality of the imagery and what it contained was just so striking. There's a real sense of immediacy, there's a real sense of being present, and I'd never seen images in this quality and in this presentation before related to the Apollo program. We are not finished with a lot of the preservation tasks that have to occur and the digital archiving, but we ultimately intend to make the collection widely accessible to the public. I'm just excited and proud of the staff at the National Archives, and I'm excited that we are making an awesome contribution to the historical record.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Right now on the internet, you're seeing a lot of film footage from Apollo that is being cleaned right up from the originals and being put out there, and it is so crisp and clear. It's just like it's a 4K image. Well, in fact, it really is a 4K image, what they've bumped it up to now.